Welcome to the final. A quick start here. Sid's in the circle.
Yeah.
Strike one. Rips off that inside corner.
That evens the count at 1-1 here in the championship game against Kansas United.
Yeah, team that's in the same boat as this 29ers team. Strike two. A combination of 2 to 3 teams there. Kansas Blue Sox, a Derby team, and also a Renegades Baxter squad.
Definitely an elite group of 8th graders, so it's going to take everything we've got to win today. And same for them.
Yeah.
So we've got 2 great teams. I think maybe the 2 best teams in the tournament made it to the finals.
Oh, absolutely.
And we, as the number 1 seed in our pool, and then United finished 2nd in their pool. So we were the home team. It'll be a 71-minute game.
The 1-2. Just misses that inside corner. One of our favorite umpires here, Charles.
High school legend. One of the best umpires in the city.
Healed foul again.
It's kind of nice to be over on the softball side here at Genesis. It's
Yeah.
kind of doesn't have that other net. Everything's closer. See what's going on. You can hear the players.
I feel like we're right on top of the action here.
It's nice to see a real outfield fence.
The 2-2. Swung off for strike 3. And they polish her off at first.
So Sid takes care of the leadoff batter with strike 3. Sam tosses it down to Claire. On defense, we got Sid pitching and Sam behind the dish. Claire's at first, Lulu's at second, George is at short, Kaylee's at third. Out in left, we have Allie, Charlotte in center, and Sophia in right.
Swung on that inside pitch for strike 1.
Sid's hitting all her spots and got great movement and velocity. So Bella Northcutt steps up. It's head coach Jamie Minning's daughter, great 8th grader at Goddard.
Field foul off of the fists for strike 2. Following her will be another absolutely great player in Aubrey Finney from the Renegades Baxter squad. Sydney up in the count. 0-2. Just misses on the chaser. The 1-2. The 1-2 from Sid.
Oh,
On the rise ball for strike 3. Gets her chopping wood.
that started out just below the numbers and ended about shoulder high.
The lovely Coach Jill delivers the
Elegant is the word that
elegant.
comes to mind.
Yes, elegant. Sorry. Aubrey Finney steps in with 2 down. She'll be followed by Saren Bellick, yet another great Renegades Baxter player. 2 down. Ball
Took a little something off,
leads short.
a little low off the inside corner.
Ball just gets past the outreach of Lulu and gets in the right field for a base hit.
Great effort by Lulu. Made a great first step just out of the reach of her glove. That ball just flew off the bat. So right through the 3-4 hole.
We'll get a courtesy runner for the catcher here at first. That'll be a Bella.
So great hit by Aubrey. Congratulations to her.
Yeah. Everybody's in for a great game on this one. Like Aaron said, 2 of the best teams in this tournament in the gold bracket where they should be. 2 down, runner at first. Ball out to right field. Sophia's on it. Oh,
off
over
her
her
glove.
head. Misjudged it.
So she's going to fire it in, hit the cutoff.
And a run will score. On the triple.
So we can't make the play in right field. That goes to the wall. So
Should be followed by Kaylee Parsons. Ball
I
just
thought that
beyond.
light was coming off of you, Dane. I didn't realize the sun was out.
It's a battle royale between me and the sun there. Very seldom am I outshined here. The 1-1. Ball chipped foul. Yeah, you're right, Aaron. Looks like these girls are a little bit behind the velocity here. But Sid can change that velocity on a dime there. 1-2. She goes up on Gibbons. Ball peeled foul out of play.
Again, jammed her and she was late. Floats over the backstop towards the third base side. Outfielders are all playing pretty straight up.
Ball straight in the air.
Let's see if Kaylee can get there.
Kaylee can't quite get there.
Ball was up against the net. Couldn't quite get there. Just didn't have any hang on it. But
Yeah.
Great effort by Kaylee to get over there. Again.
Just putting her bat out there to stay alive.
So the count remains 1-2 with 2 outs. Runner on third.
All out to
Fly ball to left.
field.
Alley races. Oh, Georgia dives. Can't make the play.
And
So
a
it's
run will
going to be
score.
a single. Saren scores from third, so the Kansas United takes a 2-0 lead. With a runner on first with 2 outs.
That'll bring up Kaylee Parsons from the Baxter squad. Ball too far in for 1-0. Ball out to the right
Slicing.
side.
It goes foul. Kind of a hard shot down the first base line, but it's sliced foul there at the end. That evens the count of 1-1.
Too far in. Again for 2-1. The 2-1, Parsons. Peeled foul.
That evens it. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 29ers can maybe get the lead runner at second or kick the easy one at first and hopefully get out of the inning.
Too tall on the changeup. It's 3-2.
Stayed high.
Swung on for strike 3.
Dialed in. Reached back for a little something extra there.
Just handcuffed her on that inside pitch.
Great squeeze by Sam. Strike 3.
2 runs given away on that
Yeah.
top half. We'll go to the bottom half. 29ers trailing by 2. Home team here. Allie will lead us off, as always. There he is.
Hey Charles, how you doing?
We got Peyton Price in the circle for the Kansas United. Allie will be first up to face her, followed by Charlotte. You know, it's these kind of tournaments that are, like you said, wars of attrition there.
Yeah.
What does your pitching staff have? You know, we know that, there's ebbs and flows to all their games. You know, no greater example than Avery, kind of struggling those first 2 games she pitched, but came alive in that semifinal and just pitched a dandy.
Yep. And this Kansas United team, they didn't get their first round bye, so this is actually their 4th game today.
Yeah.
And 3rd in a row.
They've exhausted all their pitchers, so
So yeah, we'll see where they're at on their depth.
Allie steps in. This looks odd being this close now. Away for ball one. One of those strikes. Strike one.
Looks like it had a curve on it. A little lateral movement. Came back over the plate. It's nice being this close and behind and kind of see what's going on.
Allie puts one into left center. That's going to get through. And she'll come in comfortably for a single. She decided to stay. I thought she was going to go, but she's content with a single early in this game.
Yeah, beautiful line drive. A little towards the left to center field. Center field did a great job getting over and cutting that off.
Yeah.
If they'd gone to the wall, Allie would have been on third.
That's a huge difference between that first and second year 14s. Those girls cut those balls off. You don't get that extra base typically.
And all the outfielders are so fast for these really good teams.
Strike one. Charlotte takes on the inside corner.
It's also hard. You got to really manufacture runs because against these teams with the more velocity of these catchers with these cannons for arms, you can't just
catches.
You can't just steal bases to steal.
Yeah.
Even with some of the speed we have. So she takes one on the thigh. So great job by Charlotte to just.
Chuck Equine comes to visit.
That's right. So we've got runners on first and second now. Got both the first two hitters on. Nobody out. And George is up. Sophie is on deck. So far, so good here on the bottom half. Looks like she was a little early. Just chop that.
No balls in a strike on the foul ball to Georgia.
She still owes Nate to get the third on one of these.
Yeah. I'm holding up her in the bargain there.
Oh!
Swung on for strike two.
Looked like the changeup got her a little early on that. Pulled her head just a little bit. She scoots up in the box. She's ready to pounce all over it now. Kind of off the end of the bat.
Short.
Probably.
Infield fly.
So that keeps the runners at first and second. One out now off the end of the bat. Georgia giving Sophia a little bit of advice on what she just saw. Sophia's going to step in, try to keep the rally going. Kaylee's on deck.
Strike one on the inside corner. To the ire of some fathers over there. 0-1 to Sophia. Allie at second. Strike two on the inside corner again.
Good job by Soph to stay alive on that. Tough two-strike pitch. Really good placement. She fought it off. She's had great at-bats all day today.
0-2. Remains the count to Sophia.
Again.
Good battle.
Those are great swings. She gets a hold of one. It's going to be fun to watch. Outfield's got Sophia played pretty deep and pretty straight away.
Ball too far in.
Didn't look that much different than those earlier pitches, but
Yeah, Charles didn't like that one.
that's right.
1-2. Now the count.
He's got a very consistent, tight strike zone to expect these girls to. Oh, off the pitcher. That's good. Everybody's going to be safe. Yeah, it's so timed that perfect. Send it right back up where it came from, as you like to say.
From
Ricochet off the pitcher.
Yeah, right back from whence it came.
That's exactly what happened. So the bases are loaded with 29ers now. If Kaylee steps in. But yeah, he calls these games like that. He expects those 17, 18-year-olds. Really high expectations and good, really good for the girls to see that.
Kaylee steps in, bases loaded, 1 down. Low out of the zone.
Get him in, girl. Let's get him in. On the green out there. Sure.
One ball, no strikes to Kaylee. She steps back in.
Oh, it goes through.
Infield.
I think it ricocheted off the fielder before it hit the runner, so she's safe.
So that'll drive in 2.
Jamie's gonna. Kansas United coach is going to appeal that, but it looks so normally when the ball hits the runner in play, the runner is out. However, that ricocheted off the shortstop's glove before it hit the runner.
That
So
ties the game up. Yeah. So
scored 2 runs scored, so the score is tied now. Kaylee with 2 RBIs.
Yeah. Runners on the corners here.
Sydney and then Sam. And then Claire.
Patience.
So
Hey, good shoulder turn here.
29ers waste no time tying the score.
Sid.
Squares to bunt, gets her bat back. That allows Kaylee to get the second.
Takes the ball. Great eye by Sid, but
Yeah,
There you go, Sid.
she's not having it. So runners on second and third, 1 out.
Good hit.
ball to short.
That's
Short
gonna
goes
be an
the fielder's
RBI.
choice.
There you go. Get her in. Way to go. Get your job, Sid. There you go, Sid.
Sid with a hot shot down to shortstop, way too deep to make a play on the runner at home. So on that fielder's choice, sacrifice, whatever it is,
Go, Sam.
RBI. So the go-ahead run just scored. 29ers now lead 3-2 with 2 outs and a runner on third. Sam steps in.
Takes a
I
hack.
may have swung at one a little low there. She's wanting to keep the momentum going and just missed that.
She was trying to put it over there to the sandbox.
She was.
Out here at Genesis. 0-1 now.
Kaylee's on third. Hot shot up the middle. That's going to score another. Sam with an RBI single. It's 4-2 29ers. That brings up Claire as Kaylee scores. And Sam's the catcher, so I think Kaylee reward for running all those bases is to go right back out to first now and be the courtesy runner.
Way to go, Sam.
Sam.
Sam making it look easy. A little bit of a timeout here on the field as United coach Jamie runs out to have a little talk with the girls. So Claire's going to step in and be the batter, and Avery's on deck. 4-2 29ers, 2 outs.
Go, Claire. Go 1-6. High ball here.
Claire steps in. 2 down. Runner at first. In the form of Kaylee. Courtesy running for Sam. Claire puts her in the third. Third gathers. And she's able to put Claire away at first to retire the side.
Good swing, Claire.
4 runs. Placed by the 29ers as an answer to the 2 that they surrendered in the first. So back to work for the crew. Sid goes back to the circle. Here we go.
Go Niners, tough D.
We need to remember to say hi to a very special individual there, Mr. Mike Bellick. Couldn't make the game. The third leg on our milking stool. All off the glove, or off the gloves, the batting gloves.
Great placement by Sid. Inside corner, nothing the batter could do but foul it off. Gets off. Sid gets ahead early in the count here to start the second inning.
Yeah. Gillespie's leading things off with Peyton Price on deck. The 0-1. Swing on the rise ball. 0-2.
We've been saying a lot this weekend. Swing on the rise ball.
A man who does phenomenal work with some Renegades Baxter Club with his YouTube channel. Ball low and in. Encourage anybody to go check out his work. Covering all the tournaments and games. 1-2 to Gillespie. Swung on the rise ball again for strike 3. Sam apparently thought Sophia didn't get enough work.
That's right.
It's a left field around the horn there. This brings up Peyton Price with Mize.
Had a little bit of a defensive change this inning with Sophia moving to left and Allie moving over to right. High and inside there.
Pitcher versus pitcher here.
Oh,
gets past Kaylee.
Yeah, it took a funny bounce. Couldn't keep it in front. So we're going to have a single to left field there. So 1 out. And Kansas United gets their second batter of the inning on. And as the pitcher, she's going to get to have a courtesy runner. So we'll have a runner on first with 1 out. 29ers still holding that 4-2 lead.
Gillespie will do the running at first for Peyton. No, 1 down. Too far in. Lobato strikes. Ball to Claire at first. She snares that.
It's not an easy play. It's a great job by Claire over at first to take a step and get that hot shot on the hop. Steps on the bag, but runner was running at contact, so couldn't do anything at second. So they have a runner on second now with 2 outs.
Brings up Brown for the United.
That inside fastball is just wicked today.
That's a straight fastball. That's not even a cutter that she throws. Cutter will Mariano Rivera and just saw you right off.
Little Sandman.
0-1 to Brown. Ball to Georgia on the line. Georgia's more than equal to that one. And our camera goes haywire. We'll fix that. I'll fix its little red wagon. Sorry about that. Did it hit the cohort?
Be enough to throw something soft, but not us.
Yeah, we don't. Not up in
We
here.
don't need the camera.
I'll just explain it.
Just like we're on radio.
That's how you know you're living wrong.
There we go. Don't worry, little chickadees out there. Daddy will feed you. My little chickadees. Okay, we're back up. Sorry about that.
Always
That's
good
good.
to see Coach Clinton here in the stands. He's got a 13-year-old Khaos team that's making fantastic strides. Every tournament they get better and better.
Yeah, they were in this tournament, and
They won a lot of games.
they were
this
very
weekend.
close on some really, really great teams. Avery will lead things off for the Niners in the bottom half of the second. The girl that's just been destroying the ball this spring here. So here we go. Peyton goes back to work in the circle for United.
It'll be Avery, Lulu, and Allie. Oh!
Right back up the middle. Like we said, 0 strikes, 1, 2 strikes, doesn't matter. She hits that thing hot. Inside, outside, up, down, whatever.
Second inning in a row.
Everything she does.
29ers
she's
get the
good.
leadoff hitter on. Lulu steps in. Lulu's last at bat in the previous game. She had a rocket right through the third baseman
Yeah.
for a single to left. See if she can keep that going. Avery on first. Lulu steps in. Just over it.
To the top of it, she Lincoln hawked that one over the top.
She
Or Bull
did.
Hurley, depending on which antagonist you like best in the greatest
Here at
arm
29,
wrestling movie.
and here at
ever.
29ers Media, we like all antagonists.
Yeah. Deal one.
Oh, it's going to push it out over the
Over.
shortstop.
A lollipop hit.
Yeah, she got jammed on that. It was just pure strength to push that out into shallow center field out of the reach of the
We
shortstop.
had a
So
timeout by Coach Minnick here.
runners on first and second. We're about to go through the second time through the lineup with Allie.
May get an early pitching change here. We had a change in the circle here. Gibbons will be the hurler now.
Our hitters already have. Usually we're talking on the field.
The warm-up pitches are done.
Go, Allie. Go here, kid. Here we go, Allie. Find the ball here. Find a hole.
In steps Alley, top of the lineup. Runners at first and second.
Uh-oh.
Pitch from the left field, and that's going to score a run. Haley Avery turns. She'll score on the base, not
5-2 29ers.
Way to go, Niners!
Avery and Charlotte give each other a high five. Cece steps in. Runners on
Mike
first
Bellick.
and second. Nobody out.
giving us some chuckles here in the media booth.
Find a hole.
Charlotte steps in with runners at first and second. A gain. Takes the ball up and away for ball one. Ball the second. Oh, that had a weird spin on it coming off the bat. It bounced twice, oddly, and second got handcuffed by it on the second bounce. So Charlotte reaches.
That ball almost came off like a cue ball, like in pool, where
like
the spin was crazy.
Steve Miserat.
It was.
There is with the masse. For those of you in the billiard know. Georgia steps in with no outs, bases loaded. Takes the ball too tall.
Make it hurt.
So Georgia grounds it back to the pitcher, who does a great job of fielding her position, flips it back to Aubrey Finney at catcher to get that force out at home. So we now have Georgia on first, Charlotte on second, Allie on third. So bases loaded, 1 out. The score is 5-2 29ers. Sophia is the hitter.
Golden opportunity to split this game wide open with the power portion of the lineup coming. Off the fists. Foul. Sophia would be better to pull that one. I think that thing would have still been going had she turned and pulled that. 0-1 as it sets though.
Oh, that's high. It got by. Allie gets back.
Ball gets away, but
that was a wicked carom off that back wall. So Allie raced back to third, and Charlotte had to get back to second because she was about 2 steps from third when Allie slammed on the brakes. Yes.
She stopped that momentum. 1-1 to Sophia. There's a foul. Out of play. One ball, 2 strikes to Sophia with Kaylee on deck.
Uh-oh, that may go.
Ball bounces about.
Hits the warning track in the air and bounces up. Everybody's. Allie scores. Charlotte scores. Georgia scores. Stand up triple for Sophia. Bases clearing stand up triple. 3 RBIs. It's now 8-2 29ers.
That brings up Kaylee with 1 out.
One more, get one more.
That ball looked like it was destined for the other side of the fence there, but we're on a 230-foot field here.
Kaylee deep center field.
Oh, gets over the center fielder's head.
That almost about hits the warning track in the air.
That'll go for a double.
RBI double, 9-2 29ers, and Sophia just coasts across home plate. Sydney steps in now.
Another timeout here. You may get a quick hook here. She's wasting no time. She's going to the Duke.
Another pitching change.
Saren, the one we thought would start this game, is going to take over the pitching duties. Fix the camera here to keep messing it up for us.
First 2 warm-up pitches went off the net back here. Luckily, Sam was bent down taking a...
And the third one goes off the net.
Catching gear off, so she didn't see it. Otherwise, she might be scared.
The first batter Saren will face will be Sydney. 2 old acquaintances. 2 great players. Saren carries one of the most endearing nom de guerres, Nook Su Cow. Those of you who know. She may have outgrown that, but she'll always be the young one to us who care about her. So here we go. Runners at first and second. Or I'm sorry, runner at second. One down. Sydney steps in. Takes the ball too tall. Sydney pulls one down the third base line, but
straighten that out. Bring out, big.
turns on it way too quickly.
Yeah, really hard fastball in the inside corner, about belt high, and Sid just launched it into the left field foul.
Oh, from the right side, that's going to drop in for a base hit.
So Kaylee's got a tag on that just to be sure that it dropped, so she's going to get over to third. So Sid on first, Kaylee on third, Sam up to bat, Claire on deck.
Get a courtesy for Sydney, it'll be Sophia.
Yep. Sid does her job perfect, gets the hit, now gets to go sit down and rest. Get ready to pitch the next half inning.
Sam steps in with runners at the corners, possibly taking the pitch.
Sam had a nice hit last time up.
Yeah.
Got a
Sam's
couple
just
RBIs.
Really, the perfect puzzle piece on this team here, that missing piece. She should get a base.
I think the catcher's glove hit her bat.
Catcher interference here.
Sam squared to bunt, and the catcher's glove hit the bat, so interference. So now the bases are loaded with Claire up. Still one out.
Quick hands. Head down, quick hands.
So that'll fill the bases up for Claire Jack. One of those over the fence jobs that she had earlier in the tournament would be just fine right now. One down. Behind one for strike one.
Good cut, Claire. Good cut.
It's kind of up around the numbers.
Keep it below those letters. Keep it below those letters, Claire. 0-1, Claire. Just low for 1-1.
Good eye there to hold off that. Stayed low.
1-1 strike to Claire. Pushes it out to right. Ooh, watch out for those kids over there. Ooh.
That missed by a couple inches.
Narrowly missing some of these kids.
So
Anything close.
Which kids are these?
Be quick.
So now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases are loaded. Claire will be looking to protect on anything close here.
Avery in the on-deck circle. One, 2 to Claire. Low in the dirt. Change up. Lands short there.
Good eye to lay off.
Two. The count evens up.
What a hand, what a hand.
Staying engaged in the battle there.
Count still 2-2.
Low out of the zone.
3-2, working the count full, not helping at all. Good eye by Claire. Good discipline to hold off on that. The sun's starting to come out a little bit in center field.
I'm sure that's not me. 3-2 to Claire.
Yeah.
4.
Oh, great at bat. Got down 1-2. Kept fouling him off to draw the walk. Bases loaded. So that run scores. That pushes Kaylee in. Sophia's on third. Sam's on second. Claire's on first.
Avery steps in now with Lulu on deck. Steals one foul. Out of play.
When Kaylee scored, that made it 10-2 29ers.
Owens account on that foul ball to Avery. Avery. Low out of the zone. Kaylee takes third on the pitch.
It kind of ended up as a double steal. So Lulu's standing on second. Avery's on third. 1 out is all still.
Alley up in the count. 1-0. Low out of the zone. 2-0. Strike one on some great framework there by Aubrey on a great looking pitch. It catches that corner. The 2-1. 3-1. "45 minutes elapsed here in this championship game.
All four. Great job by Allie. Just worked the count. Not swinging at anything outside the strike zone. Bases loaded for 29ers again. That brings Charlotte up. Georgia's on deck.
Strike one. To Charlotte. Bases juiced, as they say. False start there. 10-yard penalty, or whatever it is.
Oh, Charlotte fouls it off her foot. Last time up, she took one off the thigh. Keep that rally going.
Georgia on deck. Talk about keeping a rally going. Georgia can do that. Ball in the dirt.
That's low, but scoots away from the catcher, but nowhere to go as the bases are full.
Go! Ball gets away from Saren on the pitch. Goes to second. The run will score.
So Avery scores. Lulu gets over to third.
All two there.
Allie has to stay at first on the play, so she didn't run into a tag.
Another change in the circle here.
Looks like Abella's going to come in. So we have another pitching change.
Saren looks like she had pulled something or hurt something there. Let's hope she's all right. So she can go in there and get some therapy there in the dugout.
So it looks like Parsons enters the game, heading out to one of the outfield positions.
14-2 is a count on the scoreboard. Abella will step into the circle. Her reward will be to a 2-2 count to Charlotte.
And we've seen Charlotte with 2 strikes several times.
Yeah.
She doesn't seem to care.
Her and Avery are just, I don't matter how many strikes you throw to me.
That's right.
Field umpire bringing her up to speed on the situation. Saren's pointing to her foot. She's got an issue there. Let's hope she's all right. Bright future. Just at the beginning of the season, I don't want anybody to get hurt at any point. Charlotte steps back in. 2-2's count. Georgia follows. Runners at the corners. Ball off the end of the bat to Charlotte. And she reaches safe.
Oh, everybody's going to advance another base, so Lulu scores easily on that
An
little
error.
chopper. Again, big spin, and second baseman. I couldn't tell from my angle if it was a bad toss or if the first baseman just missed it, but
A little bit of both there. I think she might have thrown a little too hard for as close a range she was at.
so Allie's on third and Charlotte's on second.
Well, too tall to Georgia.
High fastball. Ball one to Georgia. 15-2 now, 29ers.
Georgia scoots up in the box there. Puts one to short.
Change up. Everybody tags. Georgia just got under that one. Shortstop makes the play. Sophia steps up. Sophia's last time up.
Georgia having a conversation with herself as she walks back to the bench, to the dugout.
Last time up, Sophia hit one off the warning track, I believe.
They back way up. Ooh, they're not
That was
having any of
behind
it
her.
this time. They said we're just going to intentionally walk you. Waterway's 4 pitches, and I can do it in 1.
That's right. That girl Clara immediately on the scene. Has that bat picked up in no time.
I didn't even see her.
I was
Just
it was
a
a blur. I
flash.
just saw it. Never seen a floating bat before, but
Yeah,
apparently she had it.
it's here and it's gone.
Bases
Like
loaded,
Thanos
2 outs.
snapping his fingers. We got turned to dust.
Ooh, nice swing by Kaylee, just a little late.
Pulling the old head on that one.
Kind of was looking at, I think she was admiring that 15-2 score on the scoreboard.
I think she forgot she was in
I
the
don't
batter's
blame her.
box until
I know,
the pitch was
she's-
halfway there. The 0-1.
Oh, nice changeup by Abella out on the mound. Kaylee got a piece of it though for strike 2.
Sydney follows in the lineup. Bases loaded for the 29ers.
High inning side. 1-2 is the count now. Kaylee's 2 for 2 so far today with 3 RBIs.
The 1-2. Cracks one through the
Shortstop.
shortstop's glove. She wanted nothing to do with
Might
that
have
one.
gone through the web. Oh, there goes Soph running home.
Safe as Kaylee slides around that tag. 3-run score.
Yeah. Base is clearing. I don't know if that's a double in advance on the throw or if
think
it's a
so.
triple, but 3 runs scored, 3 RBIs.
That hook slide was
That was fantastic.
a great looking slide there.
Sid
Sydney
steps in now. 18-2.
ball through the 5-6 hole.
Kaylee scores. Another RBI for Sid. She's 2 for 3 on the day with 2 RBIs.
It's like
Poor Sam.
Every girl up there is like Miss Pac-Man.
It is. Sam's up again. She's 1 for 1 on the day with an RBI.
19-2. As a hush falls over the crowd. Sam steps in. Sam puts one in the shallow
That's
center.
going to be tough. Oh,
And shortstop's able to grab it.
kind of an acrobatic play by the shortstop there. For the 3rd out of the inning, but not before the 29ers have a buffet of runs. 19-2 as we complete the 2nd inning. Going to the top of the 3rd. And I believe the run rule after 3 is 15, so
I believe so.
we may be right where we need to be. 3 outs away from championship in this 7-game guaranteed showdown. It's a little bit of a defensive change now. Avery's going to head out first. And
Claire will
I think that's it.
take a break there. They've yet to have a third baseman step out. Perhaps it's Kayla. They're just waiting for Sam to get her stuff on there.
Yeah, Sam had her stuff all ready to go, but we just refused to get out, so she had to hit again.
Yeah.
So she's all geared up now.
Got to get her all geared up.
Had a great day behind the plate. Sam's a machine back there.
So here we go. Possible final out. United will need at least 4 runs to continue the game on. 29ers looking to make a perfect 4 for 4 in tournaments here. Here we go, top of the lineup for United. Swings at a changeup, fouls it off. Does Martinez. Should be followed by Abella. 0-1. Ball. Pushed foul. First base coach there, crossing himself over there.
He had to move quick.
Ball headed right for the nether regions there. 0-2. Good for him to get out of the way. He's got a bum knee over there, I think. So all he could do to get out of the way. The 0-2. Top on the riser. One, 2 to Martinez. Sid trying to saw her off there. The high and inside fastball. He's really giving everybody fits here. Ball to Georgia at short. She gathers. Makes the play up first.
6-4 put out on that grounder.
One down. Isabella steps in. Should be followed by Aubrey. Too far in. For 1-0. Ball up to Georgia. Fluttering ball. Georgia deals with it. 2 down.
Couldn't tell if that jammed her or went off the end of the bat, but Sid makes short work of her either way.
Aubrey steps in. Possibly the final out of the game. Ball
This
too far.
29ers team is, I think, 22 wins and 1 tie, so still undefeated.
Yeah.
I think this would be the 23rd win on the season.
The 1-0. All the right field again. For a base hit. One on now with 2 down for United. As Saren Bellick steps in.
Outfield's played pretty straight up and pretty deep.
Ball out to left field.
Just out of the reach of Georgia at short. So it's going to be a single that advances the runner. So Kansas United now has runners on first and second. 2 outs. Nice job by Lulu to race over and cover the bag just in case.
Two on, 2 out. Just misses that ball on the outer edge, beyond the dish.
Yep. A little too far outside that time.
Ball low again. Get a shift in weather here. I'm being notified that rain may be imminent. A wind shift here. 2-0. Ball to Lulu at second.
4-3 cutout. That's it. We got a run roll here. Ball game.
Way to go, Niners!
19-2 was the final. So the Niners make it a perfect 4 for 4 in tournaments. And their final tournament will be next weekend. So we hope you'll join us for that. And they'll stick around here for the trophy presentation. But we can say for all you listening, your trophy has been presented every game this weekend.
For free.
For free from the likes of Aaron, Jack, and myself. So we'll stay for the trophy presentation.
It'll be fun to go out and take some pictures and just be paying attention for game times next weekend. We'll round out the spring season with another great tournament here locally.
Kansas United get their belt and their medals. Niners take the victoire. Sophia, Lulu, Georgia, Allie, Kaylee, Claire, Charlotte, Sam, and Avery. Your champions of the 7-game guarantee here at Genesis Sports Complex in Goddard, Kansas. And we'll end this here as the picture being taken. So on behalf of the 29ers, Coach Nate, Sean, Clint, Jill, and Carissa, and on behalf of all the parents here and my budding co-host, Aaron Jack, we're going to say thanks everybody for tuning in this weekend, or as much as little as you have. We'll see you next week. And as always, go Niners.